Hey everybody, welcome to Nightmares Anyone? This is Richard, and yes, I've got my Halloween shirt on. Speaking of Halloween, Halloween is 43 days away, you guys. So I've got one, two, three books I'm going to do reviews on. I'm going to open this little box to see what's in here. I know what's in here, so come right back after the intro. Yeah, there's something outside. Oh my god, no. What in the hell is that? Would you guys like to be scared? Welcome to Nightmares, anyone? Let's get scared. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anyone. There's good old Sam sitting up there. There's Maleficent the Dragon. You guys saw this a couple videos back. This is Blanche Hudson from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Yeah. This, I think, is her counterpart. So, yeah, so what's been going on with me? Sorry for such a long break between the book reviews. Last time I did a book review was 3.5 weeks ago. And Junior Lopez and I drew the three names for the signed and personalized autographed copies of his book. I'll tell you my secrets. Only one of the three names pulled through, sent me her information. She had had surgery too. She had broke her ankle. So I told her, I said, hey, Crystal, at least you followed through. Yeah, you didn't do it by Monday, but hey, we understood. Junior autographed and personalized your book. You should have it by now. So yeah, speaking of surgery, that's where I was. 3 weeks ago tomorrow, I had complete right hip replacement surgery. I am doing great. I'm glad I did it. No more pain in the hip. Now I just have to get over the soreness of the surgery and the healing of the stitches and all that good stuff. But before I get into today's works, I'm gonna shout out some new subscribers. So, in no particular order, I have the cat in here with me. Yeah, in no particular order. Now, some of these might have been revealed and shouted out in the last video, but that's okay. Because I cannot remember who I did in the last video. So, let's welcome Don Ackerman, Lucia Sandoval, Butters, what are you freaking out about? Butters is freaking out over the big giant M&M guy here. Justin Hall. I better put my readers on because I'm going to fuck this up. Yeah. Kitty, what are you doing? So much better. Justin Hall, Disney Freak 617, Philip Kavanaugh, Harry Kelly, Cecilia Davison, and Marty L. Tennant. Everybody, welcome to the channel. God, can you guys believe Halloween is only 43 days away? Butters, get out from under there. Butters! Oh my god, the cat is driving me crazy. So, first off, let's open this box. Yeah, like I said, I think I know what's in here. Yep. Oh no, I did not know this was in here. This is Disney's, wow, I forgot I even ordered this. This is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is number 1357, The Pumpkin King. So badass. Wow, I thought it was going to be my Baby Jane. But speaking of Baby Jane, where is my Baby Jane? It should have come quite a long time ago. So, I'm going to do reviews on 3 books. So, in 2017, Mary Burton wrote the Forgotten Files books. Now, the first one is The Shark. I have The Shark. I haven't read it. You do not have to read these in order. I read the second book first. I reviewed it like close to a year ago. And that was The Dollmaker. I gave it a 5 full-star read. The book just creeped me out. The suspense, the story, the twists, all the way up to the last page were so good. So over the last couple days, I listened to book 3 in the series, and it's there's only 3 to that series, but it was called The Hangman right here. Stupid cover of a book. Stupid cover. Yeah, stupid cover. The Hangman was written in 27. It came out in April of 2017. It's 347 pages long. Like I said, it's book 3 of the Forgotten Files. Now, it starts out in 1992, and Julia Vargas is 7 years old. Her father is the chief of police, and he is working on a serial killer case called The Hangman. Now, 3 women have been brutally and gruesomely murdered, hung, and their bodies were just carved on. A couple of them had been raped. Well, Julia is 7 years old at the time, and her father commits suicide while working on the case. The case is never solved, and it's 25 years later, and Julia Vargas is now a police, she's a cop in Virginia, and she is going to reopen the Hangman case, and she thinks she has new evidence that she can solve this serial killer case. The book was phenomenal. However, I would have given it a higher rating had she not made 2 of the characters have a relationship. It just didn't work. It just really ruined. Well, it took the book from a full 5-star read for me down to a 4.5. So, yeah. If you guys have never read Mary Burton, check out The Dollmaker first. Read it. Full 5 stars. The Hangman was great. I read it in a day and a half. Listened to it in a day and a half. The cover is so stupid. And the one thing that I also add that stopped me from giving it a full 5-star review, I listened to the audiobook. Now, when this woman who narrates the book, every time she would do the male police detective, the second lead character, she was so monotone, and she tried to make him like this. Yeah, she was trying too hard. All the other characters were narrated great, but when she did, it just didn't work. She just didn't narrate it well. So yeah, I gave The Hangman 4.5 stars. Now, another book I read over the last couple weeks since I had surgery was this book from, let's see, what year did this come out? This came out in 1992, actually, and it was actually written by Ray Garton, who we all know that wrote Live Girls, It was written by Ray Garton, Carmen Reed, and Al Snedeker, and Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. Now, this is called In a Dark Place. And it says the accounts of the demonologists featured in the film The Conjuring, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Now, this is the story of the most terrifying case of demonic possession in the United States. Became the basis for the hit film The Haunting in Connecticut, starring Virginia Madsen. Shortly after moving into their new home, the Snedeker family is assaulted by a sinister presence that preys upon them one by one. Exhausting other resources, they turn to world-renowned demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren, the paranormal investigators portrayed in the blockbuster film The Conjuring. There they are. But even the Warrens have never encountered a case as frightening as this. No one warned the Snedekers that their new house was once an old funeral home, and their battle with inexplicable and savage phenomena has only just begun. What starts as a simple poltergeist case soon escalates into a full-scale war between an average American family and the deepest, darkest forces of evil. A war this family can't afford to lose. Don't miss the blockbuster films based on the Warrens' true experiences, The Conjuring and the Annabelle series. There's been 8 Conjuring films. Yeah, I just... for this book being 299 pages, actually 302 pages, I'm just done with the Warrens. Yeah, I won't read any more of these. As I was talking to my dear friend Tammy Ellis the other day, I gotta put my leg up. Sorry, you guys. I was talking to Tammy Ellis the other day about the Warrens and how she felt. Yes, I believe in evil. I believe in hauntings. I believe in ghosts. However, I've never been one to believe in the Warrens. All of these cases that we've seen movies and books, everything based on, everything came out after the publication of The Exorcist. Now, the Warrens did do a couple cases, supposedly in the late 60s, but all these books, and I've got 4 more sitting over there, which I won't be reading. I'll probably give them away. They're brand new. I just don't believe in the Warrens. I think it would be cool to go through their haunted museum, you know, the stuff with all the creepy stuff in there. But I've just never believed in either of them. And yes, though they're both gone and they can't, defend themselves, this is just my opinion only. A lot of people believe in them. Sorry, I have the hiccups. But I just didn't. And now, the third book that I've been listening to, or reading actually, and I finished it, took me, well, I was actually reading it off and on, just between everything else I've been doing. Now, this book, you guys have seen it here on the channel because I showed you guys when I got it. This book came out in 2016. It's written by Chris Sun. It's a novel, and it is about a young man. In fact, I'll read you the back again. Will he ever be as good as the man himself, Ed? Now, I just noticed this about a week before I had surgery. Some of you really look at the cover and tell me, if you see anything else. There's a lot hidden in this cover. Yeah. So, warning, coarse language, extreme violence, sexual gratuitous violence, and high level of horror and gore. Yes, this book has a warning on the front cover, and it has a warning on the inside. This book is not for everybody. Ed is an award-winning Australian horror writer and director Chris Sun's first book. Notorious serial killer Ed Gein was like a horrific road accident. You know those things that you have to just stop and look at? Yeah. A man whose crimes were so depraved and macabre you just couldn't look away. He was the inspiration for such fictional characters as Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill, and many others. Regardless of the notoriety, nobody has ever really understood Ed Gein like Larry. And no, not you, Larry Yance. Yeah, not you, Larry Yance. You're just not this sick and depraved. Uh, Ed was an artist, and Larry understood what inspired him. Larry sees the same thing when he looks at human skin: the seductive promise of screaming and begging, the raw, unadulterated feeling of power. Unlike Ed, who robbed graves for his prize, Larry takes pleasure in a warm, living body bleeding into his hands. He takes all that pain and terror and turns it into beauty. Just like Ed, Larry takes a screwed up world and makes it something more. Nobody can stop him. He holds all the power. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, young, old, pretty, ugly, skinny, fat. If you are living and breathing, you are potential art. Okay, let me tell you what. I had this at my doctor's office the other day. Now, this has got 330 pages, and let me tell you what. This book is, excuse my French, this book is fucking non-stop horror and extreme gore. Now, this book is not for everybody. This book has got to be one of the most fun, in the most disgusting and sick and disturbing ways, retelling story of Ed Gein that I've ever read. It's absolutely disgusting. It's nonstop. And this man, Larry, is so sick and twisted. And the things that he does to people in this book are, if you took Ed Gein, Norman Bates, Leatherface, Buffalo Bill, and you all threw all four of those into a pot, chopped them up really fine and stirred it, and then multiplied that bowl by 3 or 4 times, that is what Larry does. Now, Larry swears to God that he can see and talk to Ed Gein. He works. Oh, I don't want to give too much away, but he has a job and he talks the guys that he works with into doing some of the most disgusting and disturbing things. And I had a blast with this book. I love, love, love this book. With Halloween only 43 days away, if you guys want to read a disgusting, now, you have to take my word for it. You've got to have a super strong stomach. This book is very disgusting. It's very disturbing, but I had a ball with it. I gave it a full 5 stars. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it to anybody who loves their horror graphic and extreme and nonstop. Yes, you just have to remember it's fiction and it's so much fun. But Larry is he's way worse than Ed Gein could have ever been. And the things he does in here, and the author, Chris Sun, really takes you on the ride side by side with Larry and Ed himself. The scenes are graphic. The scenes of castration and skinning bodies, and oh my God, you can't even fathom. You cannot imagine what are in the covers of this book. It's one that I will read again. I loved it. So it's just my opinion. It's very sick, very disturbing, so it's not for everybody. do not go into it if you have a weak stomach, because yeah, it's very disturbing. Now, you guys are all going to say, "Wow, Richard, you look like you've really lost a lot of weight." I did. When I had my surgery, I went from 230 pounds down to 211 in 3 weeks. So, yeah, I've got to build up my weight now that I can exercise again. But you guys, Halloween, our favorite time of the year, is coming up so much, so quick. But I want to say a huge shout out to Tammy, Maddie, David, uh, Larry Yantz, Leslie Powell McCarty, uh, oh my God, Junior Lopez, Jerry Roth, Brandon Burnson, and JP Willie, and so many of you, Solomon Petchers, so many of you that have sent cards and wished me good luck, through this surgery. I'm doing fine, you guys. And hey, total 5-star read. 2.5-star read. Yeah. And a 4.5-star read on the Hangman. So if you guys like horror, if you love to be scared, if you just love to read, watch anything horror, and you do watch my channel and you come back for more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there. Ring that bell. And hey, you guys, thanks for taking time out of your day. And as always, pick up a good scary book and have a great fucking nightmare. Yeah, it's great for you. And to all of my crossovers from my other channel, yes, this is a little bit different channel. This is not the side of me you see on Real Minecraft 2. So take care, you guys. Hey, it's Monday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, it'll be in a couple days. I'm almost done with 2 more audiobooks, and they will be next. So take care, you guys. It's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anyone. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Just stay away from Larry. Yeah, the man, whew, it's a ride. And it is a ride you will not forget for a long time. Take care, you guys. Bye. Hey, you guys. Like always, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anyone. Don't forget to pick up a good scary book. Have great nightmares. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense, have a great nightmare, but have a good nightmare. Being scared is good for you. Cleanse the old pumper. Be kind to people. Be nice. Enjoy your horror. Stay scared. And you guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. He's creepy. He's very creepy. Yeah, he's creepy. I did a huge diamond painting of Sam. Maybe I'll give it away one day on this channel. Take care, you guys. See ya.